So what brought me into surrogacy was the fact that my sister-in-law at the time, she couldn't have children. Her and her husband were trying for years and everything. So once I got out of the military, I decided to become a surrogate. And we looked into a few companies and stumbled upon a few. And by the time we actually found an agency that was willing to take on our case, they were already at the breaking point. So I decided to continue on with the agencies that I was attached with to become a surrogate and start my journey. I came to Dr. Arnold because we researched her and we found out that she was into the same beliefs as us as far as creating families and making them whole. And so we stepped into her office and we sat down with a couple of their staff members, and when we walked out, we actually felt like this would be the place for us. This would be the family that we would want to help and everything. So we went on our journeys, our steps from there. It's just, when you're there, you actually just know. Because other companies, when you walk into the door, you have to have that sense. It's like a motherly instinct that you already know. Once you hold that child, that it's yours. It's the same thing as whenever you walk into an agency and you actually talk to the staff members and you find out more about their backgrounds and the IVF center and what they're really all about. My first impression of coming to CACRM was the family environment that they brought, the beliefs, their actual statement, their mission statement was what brought me here. And creating families, it's what we do. That's what women are supposed to do. And whenever they can't, it's very, very hard on them. And I wanted to step in and help create a family and be there for them, even if it was during really hard times. During our treatment cycle, it was pretty easy. Whenever we needed to have refills on our medication, it would show up right there on our doorstep the next following day, so you will never actually have a break in between, or you will never be out of the meds that you would need during the process. My husband, he was always there to poke me with the needle. So you gotta have fun with it. Always carry an ice pack. That was like the best advice that they ever gave to us. But knowing that in the end, it was actually gonna be a reward for someone else, it was actually worth the little pain that you have to go through for a couple of months. And by the time it's all over, you really don't think about it. You actually think about what you're carrying inside of you and what the end result's going to be. So if you ever had any questions about your medication or anything, they were always there 24/7 to answer your call, your text, or your emails. It was really easy. I loved it. I loved the fact that they were always available. I would tell them that if they really want to make a big difference in the world and that they want to help a family and be there for them, and just to be able to experience that feeling when the intended parents actually hold their child for the first time. It's such a powerful feeling. You really don't know it until actually you see it on their faces. So I would tell them that this would be the place to do that. So from the moment that I met my IPs to the day that we handed them their child, we've become like this whole new family. So I've got to say it was like one of the best experiences I've ever had. The best experience, I have to say hands down, is when Dr. Arnold confirmed the pregnancy with me and the parents weren't here inside the room at the time, so we had tangled them, and we had talked to them and let them know that the pregnancy was viable, and just to hear their happiness over the phone and to see the face on Dr. Arnold and everything else. She really enjoys what she does, and she's really good at it. I like this place because they're a family unit and they get it.